Welcome back, part two, Paddle Stories. We're absolutely loving this interview, this leading interview, aren't we, with David Garrido?
We are. We've just had the half-time break and we didn't stop talking all the way through it, did we? So
we could have just kept on recording, couldn't we?
Yeah, we got some. We started deep diving on some interesting things, didn't we?
Yeah, and I want to elaborate in the break with a nice coffee. Thank you very much, Mark and Tammy and the team. This time a double espresso, not cortado, but just I need a double espresso. We were just saying, David made the point that it's strange for him coming in, isn't it, David, that our governing body is called the LTA, the Lawn Tennis Association, and you're like, it's strange for you to get your head around that there's not the Paddle Federation. Or what's your thoughts on that?
Yeah, for me, this is what we were talking before. I feel that the support from LTA was really good with paddle, but we need to try to, from my point of view, I feel that we need to treat the sport with a little bit more respect. This sport should have its own federation, own paddle federation, that could try to help a little bit more the community, the players, and to grow the sport. Because if we want to take this sport seriously, and I feel that this is probably one of the main reasons also, because this sport didn't boom earlier in the UK, in a country where the culture of the sport is something different. How come? For me, it's complicated to understand. So I feel, to sum up the question that you tell me, that we should have our own federation for the UK paddle.
Yeah. And do you think that maybe it's held the game back a bit, but they didn't take it seriously or something like that? Do you maybe beforehand, or?
I think so, and sometimes it could happen at the beginning, because we see the sport is like the small brother of tennis. Tennis is like the pro sport, which this is not a war between tennis and paddle. Yeah. The thing is that paddle lovers love tennis the same way.
Yeah.
So you don't need to get jealous because paddle is growing exponentially bigger than tennis. We are not going to take your spot in the sport world. Tennis is going to be there. The numbers, the amount of money that is in the prize money is something that we right now in paddle we cannot compete. But we could try to support paddle in another way. So having our own federation would help a lot.
David for president.
El Presidente, David Garrido. We introduced exclusive on Paddle Stories YouTube channel.
No, I think that you're quite right. I think that they have to be viewed as two separate sports, and that paddle does have to be given, that body of support to grow it. And, we do want to see it at the Olympics soon, and we do want to see young players coming through where we have a pedigree and a heritage, just like the tennis players do as well. And it's important that we get that right. So I agree. I think that you make a very important point.
Yeah. And just touching on the impact of Mark, and your decision to come to the UK, and how important was your decision behind Mark, the person?
Well, when I met Mark, I told you before that we were supposed to meet in Barcelona. I couldn't go to the Paddle Summit. So we talked about the possibility for me to come here and have a chat and see what they are doing. And as I told you before, Jen, we fall in love at the first sight,
Exclusive.
I love that.
No, don't take me wrong, but jokes apart, the way that he is playing what he wants to do with the sport in UK is something that make me believe in the project, and I wanted to join and help to grow the sport over here. So it was easy, the conversation. It was just to see how we could do, in which terms. But at the end, we made it, and I'm so happy. I think I took the right decision.
Yeah, and the plans are ambitious. And I think that it's exciting to be part of something like that as well. And obviously, it's exciting for you to be involved, for us with your with everything that you've done in the sport so far in Spain, in the UAE, and here you are now in the UK as well. So it's exciting space to watch.
Yeah, and but it has to be a big project, and it's testament to Mark, isn't it, to get the caliber of David over there. I mean, even in all the research we've done, I didn't know you were the first team coach of Bahrain as well. I mean, but it's interesting that you mentioned the GCC as a region, the Middle Eastern region. It's I mean, some of the statistics in paddle is absolutely crazy, isn't it? It's just like the number one sport. Is that right?
It's the number one sport.
I am right in saying that.
You're right.
Wow.
People love football over there, but people practice paddle a lot. You cannot imagine. Funny story. The other day, I came from Abu Dhabi to Manchester, and at the counter at the boarding, one police told me, "Oh, David," and it's like, "Oh man, I think I know you from something." "Yeah, you were my coach at the beginning 3 years ago. I broke my knee. I couldn't play."
No.
I said, I think that your face was familiar for me. So he recognized me. He told me that he followed me on Instagram and follow. Unfortunately, I didn't follow him back.
give him a follow because he'll be watching this video.
But it say how the sport is growing in the GCC, and it's not a big region, so everything is so familiar. In the sport, all the coaches, we know each other. All the good players, the national player from every country. Yeah. So I think there is a big respect between each other.
Yeah, Jen mentioned before, a really close friend of the podcast, Chowie, Leslie Chow. Everyone calls her Chowie, but she plays at Paddle Central Dubai, and she did we do this feature every Wednesday called Paddle Postcard. So everyone, our friends, our followers, our listeners, will do a postcard from, so it could be, around this time I'm in Malaga, the Marriott Plaza Andalucía. This was today, but she did one from Paddle Central, and do you remember she was walking around, this is a coach, and this is coach is on the Premier Paddle Tour, and But also another statistic, because it's gone crazy here, there's 125,000 expats, English, British, that live over in Dubai. So need paddle. So that's helped as well, the growth of paddle in Dubai as well. Because
you can't imagine how many British people is playing paddle over there. Mm-hmm. Wow. I have a lot of friends that they are playing,
and it helps their community, doesn't it? When you move to a foreign country, it's a really nice thing to do with other people. It's a shared enjoyment that people can do together.
Yeah. It's a great activity. Actually, we have a problem only in UAE that most of the clubs are indoor clubs, and you British and me Spanish, we have this mentality that when we come to play a paddle game, after the third half we have our beer.
Third half, I love that. Love that. Third half.
Over there is a little bit more tricky. It's a little bit more complicated. So we try to find another way to spend time together. But the British, the culture of the British is like you go to play paddle and then
una caña, un café, una cerveza. Yeah.
There are not many places over there, which is something that we need to respect the culture over there.
Yes.
But other than that, in any other part of the world is something that is so famous and so normal. For example.
Well, listen, this is the time I pass the microphone to Jen, because Jen will ask her famous leading question. But Nona, over to you, JD.
Yeah, as you know what's coming. Who would your famous four on court be? You can play with them. You don't have to play. They can be dead, alive, whoever you choose.
Well, I'm gonna give you four of my role models or idols from my childhood and from, I think, still now, that they could do. It could be a something else. It could be a really good game to watch for all the spectators. Which it could be, for example, in one side, Rafa Nadal.
Wow.
And Cristiano Ronaldo.
Oh, we're starting big.
Wow, you're going big.
Okay.
And
on the other side, we could go for a guy called Leo Messi.
Yeah.
And partnering with, for example, Novak Djokovic.
Wow.
Me in the bench, watching the game, eating popcorns.
Eating popcorn like in the cinema. Will you be getting them waters? Will you be Gatorade? Will you be just anything? Like a water carrier? Just
I just need the picture with them on the net when the game is over, when the game finished.
And where will the game take place? Because we need a third half for this game.
We're coming. Jen and I are coming.
We're coming, and we definitely need a third half.
Actually, I'm gonna tell you where it would be. It would be in London. In our future new location with Soul Paddle.
What a great answer. What an ambassador, what a representative of Soul Paddle, Mark. Well, that'll be music to Mark's ears hearing that. But I think London, right, because it's when you've got the likes of Djokovic and Cristiano Ronaldo, if you're asking him to come over with their private jets just to jump into London and
No, you cannot imagine, Cristiano Ronaldo is crazy about paddle. He's living in Riyadh right now and he has a paddle court in his villa.
Wow.
There you go.
Hook us up.
So that would be good. And do you think Cristiano, does he play left or right? Well,
I feel that as Rafa is lefty, Cristiano would play on the left and Rafa would play on the right.
Yeah, that's good. I mean, what a famous thing, and just like, but you're going back to Mark as well. I had the pleasure of meeting Mark at the Paddle World Summit in Barcelona in April, May. Unfortunately, Jen, you couldn't make it, but you'll be coming next year, of course. But what a great guy, and it was with the Paddle Directory, who have their own convention, which is wonderful for the sport in the UK. So the Paddle Directory is like it's like a body. We did a recent leading interview with them, and they say the go-to for all things paddle, and they're lovely boys, George and Ben. So I don't know if you're in the UK on the 19th of November, but
it's gonna be tricky.
See, he's in Dubai. The sun.
It's gonna be tricky because actually it's the Dubai Premier Paddle in November, mid-November.
Yeah.
I think it's going to be complicated.
But I think that says a lot for the sport in general, though, in the UK. The fact that they've got the convention, and which is bringing the Paddle World Summit to the UK, and like I said, it's great for the sport. Well, David, listen, on behalf of Jen and I, it's been an absolute pleasure and honour to meet you, to get to chat to you, and thank you for all the wonderful things you do within the sport, your experience and bringing that expertise, isn't it, Jen?
Yeah, it's incredible. We're very, very grateful to have you here.
And thank you very much. We hope our viewers and listeners listen to it across all podcast platforms and, of course, YouTube. Muchísimas gracias. Thank you very much, David.
Thank you so much, guys. Thank you for having me here, and thank you so much for what you are doing for the sport.
Thank you. Thank you very much. We try. Gracias. Thank you very much indeed.
Gracias.
Take care. Ciao. Well done. Well done.
Oh, amazing. That was so good.
Brilliant.
Enjoyed
Absolutely
it.
brilliant.
Yeah, are you here tomorrow?
Yes.
So tomorrow night there is the hook group thing.